With just 15 minutes of running a day, you can achieve more than most people that spend hours in the gym. But let's be real, you're probably in one of two camps when it comes to running. Either I haven't run since gym class in high school, or running for 15 minutes, that's too little to do anything. Well, in this video, I'm going to show you how to start running every day no matter your starting point. Then how to unlock crazy fat loss with cardio. And finally, how to run smart so you can keep it up long term. So let's dive into how anyone can use 15 minutes of running per day to get lean without the gym bro routine. So if the average guy runs 1.5 miles in 15 minutes, and this burns around 200 calories.
Bro, 200 calories? I burn that curling my protein shake.
Well, actually, that's nearly half a pound of fat burned per week from just 15 minutes per day. And let's be real, most of us spend at least that long scrolling on social media while we're on the toilet. So that's your first clue into how doable this is. But the big question, how do we get results with this? Should we use this 15 minutes to build towards full marathon mode like this? Or should we use this 15 minutes as a fitness springboard to aim for that sculpted bodybuilder look like this? You see, both are lean, but I think we're aiming for something in between, something more lean, defined, and fit. So what's the best way to get started? When you wake up and you look in the mirror and you think, oh, not exactly where I want to be right now, but now you're motivated to do something. So you lace up your shoes and you start running, but within 30 seconds, your lungs are on fire and your heart's about to explode. And suddenly that run, it starts to turn into a slow walk, leaving you feeling defeated. But this is totally normal and it happens to everyone at the beginning. And that brings us to step 1, establish your baseline. If running for 30 seconds has you gasping for air, here's what to do. Simply run for 30 seconds and then walk for 30 seconds. And then repeat this until you can stretch the running part to 60 seconds. Then 5 minutes, and eventually up to a solid 15 minutes without stopping. And if you can already run that 15 minutes non-stop, great. Now challenge yourself to cover more distance each time. And that's the beauty of setting a time goal and not a distance goal. You can easily adjust the intensity depending on how you feel, making running 15 minutes per day totally doable without burning out mentally after just a week. But oh no, here comes the dreaded DOMS, delayed onset muscle soreness. By just day 2, you're thinking, why do my legs feel like I've been hit by a truck? Ah, my friend, you've just met delayed onset muscle soreness. And this leads us on to step 2. DOMS don't mean stop. Don't worry, a little soreness is not a reason to sit on the sofa. Here's what to do. Before you run, get some dynamic movements in, like this, and then after the run, hit some post-workout static stretches, like this, and this. Don't know why that is in there. Trust me, you'll hurt way less tomorrow. Plus, your body will adapt fast. You won't be sore forever, I promise. But here's the thing, right now, you're in no man's land. No results yet, and it feels like you're pushing a boulder uphill. Most people actually quit here, but you're not most people. So let's move on, because we don't sit all day, right? Because sitting all day leads to an all-cause mortality increase of 49%. So on to step 3, track your progress. We're not comparing ourselves to others. We're competing against ourselves. Sure, you're likely doing this a little bit for weight loss, but let's not forget the other perks. Runner's high, incredible mood boost for the whole day. Daily energy, way higher, no more afternoon slumps. Cognitive ability, faster processing thanks to the blood flow. And more dopamine, so more motivation to kill it at work. And cravings, gone. You're fueling your runs now, you're not feeding that sedentary fake hunger signal. Skin, glowing, thanks to better circulation and nutrient distribution. And maybe the best of all, sleep. Like a baby. Waking up feeling like a new person, rejuvenated and ready to smash the day. And let's not forget your heart health. Daily running of just 5 to 10 minutes per day has been shown to reduce your risk of heart disease by 30%. Plus, it's great for bone density and longevity. In fact, runners have been shown to live 3 to 4 years longer than non-runners, even if they run very slowly for very short durations. And if you're serious about getting lean like this, I've got a free program just for you. 60 ways in 60 days to get lean without the gym bro routine. You'll get quick 2-minute daily emails from me, packed with an anti-gym bro nutrition tip or fitness hack that fits seamlessly into your life, making it super easy to get lean on autopilot. You can sign up with a link in the description below. So now we know how to get started, and we have a glimpse of what running can do for us. How do we maximize fat loss with this? Well, there's a secret trio of fat blasting tricks that can help you melt fat like crazy. First up, coffee and cardio. Studies show that combining light cardio with caffeine mobilizes fat like nothing else. A meta-analysis of randomized controlled trials found that increasing caffeine intake led to significant reductions in body weight, BMI, and fat mass. In fact, they found for every time you double your caffeine, you're seeing 28% more fat loss. And why? Caffeine triggers your body to release adrenaline, and guess what that does? It forces your fat cells to empty out into the bloodstream, ready to be used as fuel. But there is a catch. If you have that coffee and you just sit at your desk, those fat cells, they just recirculate and they get stored right back where they came from. But if you grab that coffee and go for a quick 15-minute run, boom, extra fat loss. And not not only are you burning more, but running has a bonus most people don't even realize. Second on the list, contrary to what you might think, cardio does not increase hunger. Nope, research actually shows that running dials down your appetite signals. One study found that running reduces the hunger hormones ghrelin, while ramping up the hormones that make you feel full, like PYY and GLP-1. And what's even better is the more you stick with the cardio routine, the more your hunger signals stay in check over time. But if this is true, why do people raid the fridge after a run? Well, that is simply compensatory eating. You see, we think we've earned that extra food after a run, but unless you're running for 30 minutes plus, that post-run hunger is all in your head. It's not a real hunger signal. And finally, we all know running gets those feel-good endorphins flowing, making us feel lighter, brighter, and feeling less stressed. And it's not just a fleeting buzz. Solid research backs up running for boosting mood and reducing anxiety. One study even showed that endorphin rush from running was so powerful it alleviated the symptoms of depression. And when you feel that good, you're way more likely to stay on track, make healthier choices, and compound your success into even more fat loss. And if you're new here, my name is Tim. I'm a food scientist and personal trainer, now based in Austin, Texas. I specialize in helping guys hit 10% body fat without letting fitness take over their life. So subscribe for more, or if you're interested in one-to-one coaching from me, check out my website. But now we know the main benefits. How do we keep running in our routine without burning out? Will running for 15 minutes a day wreck your body? Are you going to blow out your knees or burn off all that hard-earned muscle? Let's see what the data says. And let's kick off with overuse injuries. No surprise that running every day can increase your chance of an overuse injury, like shin splints, runner's knee, or even stress fractures. In fact, a 2021 meta-analysis showed that up to 50% of runners get injured every single year. So if you're thinking about running daily, how do you avoid being in that injured 50% and end up in the healthy half? It's simple. Most people don't give recovery the attention that it deserves. Just mix in some active recovery days with walking and stretch regularly, plus work on your mobility. And do not skip out on protein. Your body needs it to repair and adapt to the running stress and come back fitter and stronger. Plus, add in a solid mix of micronutrients to keep everything running nice and smooth. And sleep. Because this is where your body truly recovers and allows you to come back 1% better every single day. Next up, worried you'll burn off all your muscle with the daily runs? Not a chance. That 15 minutes of running a day is not going to touch your muscle gains, especially if you're strength training regularly. In fact, running has the opposite effects, actually shuttling nutrients to your muscles to recover. So yeah, run for gains. And finally, the mental side. Burnout is real. Running the same route at the same pace every single day, that can kill your motivation. But the fix is easy. Just switch it up. Vary your runs by changing the intensity and trying different protocols. And one that's been blowing up recently, thanks to Rhonda Patrick and Chris Williamson, is the Norwegian 4x4 protocol. You simply run for 4 minutes at a high intensity, around 85 to 95% of your max heart rate. Then after this 4-minute interval, you recover by jogging or walking at a slow pace for 3 minutes at around 60 to 70% of your max heart rate. And then just repeat this 4 times for this protocol. But it's not a secret hack, it's just another form of interval training. So if you want to keep it a bit more relaxed and still stimulating, just switch up your route. Explore new areas and tread new paths. This keeps things interesting so you stay motivated without feeling like running is a chore. And like the ultramarathon runner Dean Carnegie says, run when you can, walk if you have to, crawl if you must, just never give up. And for more coaching tips, watch my video here.